No, I can get a lot of detail. Yeah, but you're not going to get anything done. Well, you're not going to get anything done fast enough. So you start with something big, broad, and you work your way to something smaller. So I always encourage you guys to paint with large brushes. Sir, it's going to ruin it. Yes, and I want you to ruin it. Now, I want you to really take that to heart when I say that. I want you to ruin your paintings. Because in order to get better, you have to ruin your work. Yeah. How do you get better at playing chess?
Lose.
You have to lose. You have to lose. Same thing happens when you're painting. And this is why. Say this is where the painting is technically finished. I'll give you a visual. This is where it's finished. You're painting in this stage. Okay. You're painting. You destroy it. Paint it, render it, you destroy it, and you're around here. And you think, I'm almost done with it. And I look at the painting's like half a mile out. And you're that far from finishing it. But I've been working on it for 3 weeks. You're nowhere near it. You're not. You have to take huge leaps, backwards and forwards, to figure out, oh, okay, there's more to it. And then when you get to, and then here's the danger part. When you get up to this point, you're like, I really don't want to ruin it. You have to ruin the painting this much more this way. Because the moment you pass this point is where you realize where this point was. Because you don't know where this is. You never know where this is until you overwork a painting. You have to overwork a painting to realize where, that's where I should have stopped. So now I have to go back over here, rework the painting, and find out this is where the end of the painting is. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it on the highlights. I'm not going to put it everywhere. I'm only going to put it in certain spots. And I'm just going to start knocking them where I need them. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is, take that out. Hold on now. So, now notice one other thing I'm doing. Right now, I just put this with the side of the brush, meaning I did this. Here's the canvas. This is putting it with the side of the brush. Okay, this is putting it on the side of it. This is the tip. Okay, so I'm going to be changing the angle of the brush. So I'm going to just use the tip and I'm just going to drag it and thin it out. And I'm putting it in a dabbing motion. Put a little more liquid just so I can get a little more of that, and I'm just going to dab it just a little bit. Now right now I got way too much white in there, I can already tell. It's going to look like a clown face if I keep it up. Okay? So I got to put warm colors on the cheeks, on the nose, and where the ear and lips are. If you look at faces, that's usually where it accumulates. That's where most of the blood vessels are. So I'm going to get a little bit more of this color, put pinks into these areas. Again, I'm dabbing this stuff and I'm thinning it around. Now, there's no right or wrong way to apply it, but the reason why I'm just showing you in process, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to soften it. Now I'm thinning it and dragging it across the surface. And I'm not caking it. And I'm not, again, I'm not pressing on it. I'm just using the tip of the brush. And I'm just dragging it right along the side. I'm using a dry brush with no paint on it to soften up those areas. It's almost like you're applying makeup. It really is. That's all you're doing. Well, that's what technically that's what glazing is, but you're putting in a very thin